Meteorologist Anthony Dalmol's here with another check of our forecast. Anthony, that's scary, but it sounds like, people are going to be safe after that eruption.
Yeah, I would hope so. And that's the expectation. So that's some good news. You come closer to home, though, and the expectation around here, Annie, was that we were going to see some snowflakes flying, and we actually did. There weren't very many, though. Around West Michigan, that is for sure. So no dusting, no coating, as perhaps we were thinking. There was a little bit better chance of that this time yesterday. It's just bare ground around GR and bare ground for much of West Michigan. We'll hold that way tomorrow. We'll hold that way Wednesday, and then we've got some lake effect activity that will become a factor as we move through, especially the second half of Christmas Eve Thursday and on into Christmas Day Friday. More on that in just a moment. 33 degrees is the average for this time of year. We've gotten to 39 already in Grand Rapids. 22, the overnight low, is what we should be, and we were only down, I believe, to about 34 last night, so running above normal once again. And we've got these records that are down into negative territory. We haven't even been down into the teens very much this cool season, but we will drop, I do think, into the upper teens once we go later on this coming week as we get towards the mornings of Christmas Day and on into Saturday morning as well. The high temperatures across the board running in the upper 30s to the lower 40s, so getting several degrees higher than anticipated as this band of moisture never really came to fruition as it did cross on through. You probably did feel a few sprinkles out there, a few flurries late morning, early afternoon in Grand Rapids, but that was just about it. Typical December day, yes, for today and tomorrow, but as you know, a little bit warmer than we might anticipate. Lots of clouds, though. Winds are going to be cranked up out of the south. We've got a weather system that's going to be passing to our west Wednesday into Thursday. That's the one that eventually brings down the Arctic air, but we're up near 50 degrees, it looks like, on Wednesday. And then for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, lake effect snow showers and squalls. Oftentimes it's hard to really show a model depiction of lake effect snow because it just kind of generalizes. And I do think that everybody along the lakeshore is going to get some accumulation on the order of, say, a few inches through this event, but there will be some localized zones that can probably go over a half of a foot. And I'm thinking maybe extreme southern Ottawa into Allegan County, these typical zones that get that west-northwest breeze off of Lake Michigan, and some heavy lake effect snow squalls will be cranking up again, particularly the second half of Christmas Eve Thursday and on into Friday. Future feels like temperatures for Thursday on Christmas with a nice dinner to take us on into Christmas. It's going to be freezing outside with the wind chills down around 10 degrees, and a similar story, I do think, for Friday. But as I've been mentioning over the past couple of weeks, it looks like this pattern is going to remain progressive. We're going to have an injection of Pacific air already crossing the Rockies into the Central Plains for this upcoming weekend. So even though highs are down into the low to mid-20s for Thursday and Friday, we're going to be bouncing back into the low to mid-30s already by Saturday and Sunday. The cold air that is to come, that is in central Canada at the moment. That'll get tugged down over the next 48 hours. Right now on the board, right about our daytime highs. So this west wind, as this clipper has been moving through, has been bringing in some milder air down from the southwest. So the next spoke of energy, of moisture that is going to be crossing Lake Michigan here shortly will primarily be in the form, I think, of rain, but it can be mixed with snow flakes, particularly as we go into this evening. I'm not anticipating any big effects here, though, folks, with surface temperatures running at least in the mid-30s. We will slowly trickle back overnight tonight. A few more snowflakes can mix, wind down by, say, late evening, early overnight. With the moisture out there, though, and these numbers coming down to around the freezing mark in the overnight, you got to look out for a couple slip spots. I can't rule that out. But the primary sky condition tomorrow is going to be mostly cloudy. Will be dry. It'll be on into Wednesday later in the evening. Late afternoon into the evening, band of rain develops. It'll quickly change to some light snow as it moves out, but the system snow not a real factor. It's the lake effect variety that kicks in for Christmas Eve, again, especially the afternoon and on into Friday. And you can see the model detecting those. And Annie, as I talked about, there's going to be some localized zones that can get probably a half foot plus. That's not going to be the majority of us. I think we will see some accumulation in Grand Rapids. But look at the numbers bouncing back early next week already. Low to mid-30s.
Anthony, thank you. Christmas is just